Um, but to round us out today, we have Hunger Games, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. And it's the prequel. I almost
Yeah.
forgot the word. The prequel to the Hunger Games
Oh shoot,
series.
my notes.
Um,
See, this
yeah,
has the
bring up
most
those
notes. Yeah, this has the
Oh,
most.
really?
So yeah,
I did enjoy this as well, so
yeah,
I
this
want
is
to know
really
what
good.
you think.
Oh, I don't know what you thought of the original trilogy because I don't even know what
Okay,
your stats is on those.
I know people like really love the original movies. I'm not. I've never been like a huge fan of them. Like they're okay. I watched all of them.
No, okay, yeah, I will say they get a bad rap because the people like box it in with like Twilight and Insurgent and like Maze Runner.
Yeah,
But I honestly think it shouldn't. Like it's honestly one of the better like
that's
of those
true. I do
movies.
put them in a
And like
different
Harry
class
Potter
than
is
all the
another
other
one
ones
too.
that you just. Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
I think Harry Potter is
oh,
like a little different, but
that's different. Yeah.
continue.
No, yeah, no, yeah. I feel like it's in a. I feel like it's on another. I feel like it has
I
more
feel
to
like
say
it's
than
between
those.
maybe. Oh,
Yeah.
what'd you say?
I feel like it has more to say. Like it has something to say about war and politics and like the effects it has on like the people versus the government. Like I feel like and comparing it to like Maze Runner and Insurgent and it's like I don't know. Like I feel like these movies are on another level. Like they actually have like this. I don't know. They also have like they feel like so epic, even though like the characters are like I don't know. Yeah, these movies are really well done. I feel like.
So, but you put it on Harry Potter level? Because I have it Harry Potter
No, yeah, I
than
think it's
Hunger
different.
Games
I think it's
than those other
different.
movies.
I think it's different from Harry Potter. Yeah.
Okay, continue with
Okay.
what?
Anyway,
Give me
yeah. So
notes.
this movie, I put for my first one. Very good story. I thought it was epic. A lot of good moments. It was a movie, and I spelt it that way.
Mm.
Movie.
It feels like a movie.
Yeah.
It feels like a real you know, go to the theater, film, movie. You know,
Thank you.
Kind of the reason why you go
Go
to watch something on the big screen. I think.
Yeah. You said it, Harry. Continue.
Yep. Thank you. No, yeah. So like putting it in the putting in those three like chapters of like the chapter 1 before the game, chapter 2 the game, and then chapter 3. I thought that was like that like separated the movie really nicely. Again, the actual game. I actually thought the games itself. I knew there's gonna be a lot of stuff after the games, so actually I was surprised how long the games actually were. But knowing what I knew, I feel like but that's what people were expecting. So I don't know why I thought that. Like people want to see the games. Like, that's why they showed up.
Right.
But I don't
Yeah,
know, like
the
so many
actual-
good like movie moments though. Like yeah,
Yeah, dude. I think it was just me, but it like bothered me. So I was remembering like the futuristic portions of the like original Hunger Games,
yeah, yeah.
and like to see it so like dumbed down
yeah.
and like almost ancient. It almost like bothered me. It was like going back
Yeah.
to iPhone 1 or something. But it was a cool like way to like
Yeah.
portray it.
Because you even
So
see
I
like
thought that was cool.
how like they end up that way too. Like you see like the start of that. So that's
Yeah.
really interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was really cool to see. Did you end up like rooting for Snow? Like no?
No.
Like no relating to him or anything like that?
Like if anything, okay. So I don't know if it's like rooting. I just like wanted to follow him, you know? Like I just want to see what this guy's doing. I don't know if it was
That's a
more
good word
like
for it.
I want to see him like succeed or anything. But there's an interesting perspective. I got a lot of reels of it after, and people in the comments were like saying like in the book, it's a book. Books are different, right? Because you get to see what's in their head, and they're saying like he is like a really like messed up person, and like I kind of wanted to rewatch the movie after because I wanted to see it. They're saying like the way he views everything is like power, like having control over stuff. It's like the way he saw Lucy Gray was like that was another thing that like he had control over. So like, and he like they showed that constantly in the book, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't see it that way in the movie at all. But like maybe if I rewatched it and like knew that's how he was thinking, maybe I'd see it. You know, it's like maybe kind of want to rewatch the movie.
Huh, but you can't give him like thought bubbles or voiceovers
Yeah,
because then
exactly,
it just
yeah.
gets cheesy and
So it's just like
weird.
something like if you read the book, like you'd know.
Damn.
Because no, that's the thing. Like a lot of girls, were like drooling over him. And so like they made them want to read the book, and they read the book, and they're like, oh, like it was like a like huge turn off. Yeah, yeah.
One thing I could have, like, I guess this kind of relates to it. I felt like they could have given me more in terms of like showing his dark side, like, you know,
Yeah.
because like you're saying, I kind of was like the same way. He kind of seemed like a good guy in the beginning to me. I don't know. He's just a kid who wants to make the place better.
But
so
if you have that in a way, now that you know that perspective, you can kind of you want to rewatch the movie so you can like see that, yeah.
Yeah, and like there's parts where he like gets really angry and stuff, and it's like, well, chill, bro. And then you can tell he's like a little evil. But I wanted more of that type of thing. Like I needed more signs, more show me more, you know.
Yeah.
They would have made his turn more powerful also at the end.
Overall, though, like as a prequel, I feel like it does a like super good job at like giving context to President Snow in the original movies. Because I rewatched scenes of him, and it's like there's so much like there where it's like holy shit, like there's like it's so weird. Like, and then I rewatched scenes from this movie again, and it's just like damn, like I see that same person in there. Like it's so like interesting. Like there's one that I saw where it was like District 12, they're allowed to like leave the district, right, and go out into the forest and all that. In the Katniss movies, like they're not allowed at all. Like she has to go out and hunt outside, but that's like they're not allowed to do that. So like people are saying like he probably made it legal because of like everything he went through, you know. And there's like so much like that where I'm like, damn, there's like so much like good, you could call it lore, I guess, like good lore there, like this movie like puts in for those original movies.
That now that I'm thinking about it, was that field that they were in? That was in at some point the Hunger Games, or no? Am I remembering that wrong?
I don't know.
I haven't watched the original movies in a really long time, but now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like it was really familiar.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. Yeah, his friend. Oh, okay.
Oh yes. I thought they were saying Sir Janus, but his name is Sejanus.
Yeah. The whole like bird thing was kind of crazy to me. I didn't know that was a
too,
thing.
Like in the original show, the Katniss movies, like it sets up for why he hates that, like her, because that's her whole symbol. That's a symbol. Is her Mockingjay.
That's right.
So it sets up why he hates that thing. And then like if you remember the second movie, her fashion designer made her dress that way, right? And and then he gets him killed off like in front of her, right? And it's like, but now you know why. Like thinking about it, like rewatching that, it's like it made sense. But like thinking about it, it's like it's kind of extreme. But like after watching this movie, like it kind of makes sense though.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. Like I don't know, it's just super good writing too. Like they just know they're like characters in the universe. Like that's, you gotta respect that.
Yeah. Damn. So let's talk about the ending.
Yeah.
Lucy Gray. Was Lucy Gray the snake, or was he the snake?
She wasn't the snake, bro. He texted me that. I'm like, and I was like,
bruh, she's a snake, bro. Justified villain arc.
She just caught the boy in his lie, and she was like, peace.
Man.
Oh, that's another one too. That's another good one. In the Katniss trilogy, he's like, he makes a deal right away with Katniss, like, oh, let's promise to never lie to each other.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's because he's a bad liar.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. That's good shit. Yeah. I
know there's so much that's like so good.
Yeah. I kind of want to rewatch the originals.
No, that's the thing though. He's only in those movies for like overall like 30 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Even though he feels like a big like villain, yeah, he's barely he's barely in the first one. Like I know for sure.
Damn. Well,
yeah.
Anyway, I was kind of
yeah.
So wait, they didn't. Okay, this is huge spoiler. Watch yourself, but they didn't show the whole. Well, actually, I'll try not to spoil it. They didn't show the entire ending. It was a little ambiguous.
Yeah.
What did you think of that? Because I normally don't.
Lucy
really...
Gray's fate is what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think I know for the story itself, it's kind of irritating, but I think that's the perfect way because we're in Snow's point of view, so that's the perfect way for him to be like you'll never know, like yeah, fuck you, like that's good for Snow's character. That's how I saw it.
Mm.
Like she could be out there, she might not be, and like he'll never know, and that's just tragic for him. Like that's another way to drive him to become this like evil, messed up dictator.
Okay, that makes sense, but I want to know
What happened to her?
I want to know what happened. And I'm just left to be like, maybe she lived. I don't know. Like, but him shooting at the trees, I liked. Like the rage part, it was cool.
Yeah, like his acting was really good there.
Yeah,
I see memes of it though. It's so funny. It's like me when I overact or overreact. Are you trying to kill me? Is he great? Are you trying to kill me? It's so good. And they like speed it up, so it's like really funny.
Man, yeah. That whole exchange in the cabin too was like,
I know, like damn, they're falling apart so quickly.
it was kind of tragic. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I don't know. Okay, like I got the sense
really fast though.
Yeah, I got the sense that he was like really with her, and he actually like liked her.
Yeah,
and he was.
I think so too.
Kind of, yeah.
But like, I think what the movie's trying to show is like, after this, like, there's no way he's ever like getting redeemed. Like, the movie is all about like he's evil. He's this evil person. Here's this one chance of like, if there's any chance of him becoming a good person, this was it. But like after this, no, like it's done. Like he's now for the rest of his life he's gonna be this evil person.
Damn. Yeah, just a tragic turn of events there.
He did make it, or oh, that was so yeah. The last part with his cousin again, like he's like, "Oh, what do you think?" And I think you look just like your father. And I'm like, ooh, ooh. That is like a movie line right there. I know, yeah, that's so good.
Oh man, yeah. And he did get pretty menacing at the end.
Yeah. Snow like Snow lands on top or falls on top.
Oh yeah. Oh, the bar, bro. You reminded me. He said when he was gonna kill when he killed Peter Dinklage. I don't know.
Oh, that was really interesting
name.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. The whole like, oh, your father and I invented the games.
Yeah. You think like Peter Dinklage is this villain, but he's actually like kind of the hero.
He's not.
Not like he's Oppenheimer. He's fucking Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Oh, he is actually.
Yeah.
Damn. And his snow lands on top.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that line was crazy. Bar. That's like the best. That might be the best line I heard this year in a movie. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It goes very hard.
Whoever wrote that was spitting. That was crazy. But okay, yeah. What would you give the movie out of 5?
It could have been a 5 for me. I feel like I know the movie's already long. Even from like the person I watched it with, they're like when the games were over, they're like over it already.
Yeah.
I feel like the third chapter where he's in District 12, I feel like that should have been longer because I feel like it's so like just like, oh, okay, we're going here, we're going here, we're going here. Like we didn't have like time to breathe in that third part. It's because the movie's already long. But that's the only reason it's not a 5. It could have been an easy 5, but it like runs out of steam, I guess. Like it kind of feels that third part is like.
I don't think I felt it that way. I felt like it was the pacing was fine in that part, just for me personally.
Yeah.
My thing, I just don't like the ending.
Oh yeah.
It's just not my. Oh, okay. I guess the part of the ending with Lucy Gray's ending, most of it was fine. Like the way Snow was acting was awesome. I go 4. I'll go 4.5.
Yeah,
I liked it
really
a lot.
good. Yeah, it's really good.
It's really good. I hope they make another one.
They could. There's so many games. They could make all the games. There's like 75
Yeah, they
of them.
could. They could just keep going.
Dude, the actual games too, and like the host. Oh shit, I'm frozen. Okay, I'm good. The host is really funny too. He's kind of an asshole, like a good host asshole.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What was his name? He was the coin flipper guy.
Yeah, Lucky Flickerman.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Overall, like, definitely recommend seeing it. I was very skeptical because I was like, this is a cash grab. Like, Hunger Games is over. It's washed. Stop it. Get out of here. But then I watched it and it was good. So,
Yeah.
go watch it.
No, me too.
Let us know what you
I
think.
remember when they first announced the book, and it was like fresh off of Joker too. So I was like, oh, they're just trying to do like this Joker thing with President Snow. But then, no, yeah, it added so much good like context to him. Like, no, yeah, I rewatched those scenes and I just like I see that same character. It's so interesting. I have other notes here for
very
it too.
pleasantly surprised. Go for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna nerd out a bit about writing. I'm always told like what makes a good like lead character, you know, and a good example I always hear is Mission Impossible. Is you need to see your main character like making choices, and Mission Impossible does that a lot. Where like Ethan Hunt is always making choices and that. Did I cut out again?
Yeah, you cut out again right after you said the main character needs to make choices.
Okay. Yeah, did it go through where I was like talking about Mission Impossible?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then this movie did a lot where like you constantly see Snow like about to make a choice and then he makes it, and that's really good. Like there's one where like he first meets Lucy Gray, and then like they're all getting in the truck, and you see him like oh should I get in the truck with them or not? Like with the other tributes. That was really good. Like the movie does that a lot too. Another one was like spoilers, but there's a part with the birds, and then he's like, yeah, and the movie takes a long bit whether he like presses record on those birds or not, and I thought that was really good too.
Yeah. I don't have any more notes. I think I don't know. I think it's just a really good movie. Happy I watched it.
Also, just like the title, Songbirds and Snakes was really good too. Like, I like the way snakes are always in the movie. Like, at the reaping when she got chosen, she put a snake in the girl's thing, right, in her dress when she was walking up.
I didn't.
Yeah, and I thought that was
must
interesting.
have missed that.
Oh no, yeah, because that was the mayor's daughter, right? And the mayor's daughter like put her name in there so she would get picked.
Oh,
and then
okay.
Before she got up, she like put the snake in her dress, and she's like screaming, ah! And then and then I felt like that tied into like when she she was gonna win, right? That's not a spoiler. But that scene where she, at the end of the games, where all the snakes, I thought that was really good.
She was the songbird among the snakes.
She was like singing, and it like kind of mirrored at the reaping when she was singing there too. So.
How did she get a snake under that scarf in the forest at the end? Get out of here.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I get it. Like songbirds and snakes. Who's a snake? Who's a bird? Who's a snake? Okay. Yeah, it was cool. Any other notes you got?
No, yeah.
What else you got there?
That was it.
Oh, that was it. All right.
I'm trying to think of any other like the Snow connections because there's so many of them. They're so good. In the original trilogy.
You gave it a 4, right?
Yeah.
Damn. I was thinking when we give something a 5, we should play the certified hood classic sound.
Yeah.
This is a certified hood classic.
I want to use our soundboard more. Was my point. But anyway. Yeah, good movie. Highly recommend. Shall I get into some housekeeping things to wrap us up?
Yes.
All right. So, this is indeed our last episode of 2023. I will be flying home in the next week or so for like a month. So and also I feel like personally, Elardo, I won't speak for Elardo, but like me personally, I feel like I need a bit of a break. So, yeah. In 2024, we'll probably come back sometime in late January, if I had to guess. But in the meantime, me and Elardo are definitely gonna go watch movies. So we want to try some live first reactions on Instagram and TikTok. after we watch a movie, since we're gonna be in the same place. So, tune in to TikTok and Instagram. Stay tuned in for that. Follow us on socials. Instagram at Mix Podcasting, MIX Podcasting, and TikTok is the Mix Pod.